The biggest sporting event on the planet starts this week. It happens every 4 years. 32 countries competed to get here. 48 are playing this time. Billions of people will watch it, and a lot of Americans have absolutely no idea what is going on. That is not your fault. Nobody ever sat you down and explained it properly. So, here it is, the World Cup, from scratch, in one video. By the end of this, you will understand exactly what you are watching. Let's go. There are 211 countries in FIFA. FIFA is the organization that runs world football. Every 4 years, those 211 countries compete to send their national team to one tournament. Not their club team, their country. This is important. Mbappe plays for Real Madrid every week. At the World Cup, he plays for France. Messi plays for Inter Miami. At the World Cup, he plays for Argentina. Every player, no matter how famous, drops everything for their country. That is why the World Cup feels different. It is not about contracts or transfer fees or club rivalries. It is your country against everyone else. That weight is real. Players cry, coaches resign, nations stop functioning for 90 minutes. You will see why. Getting to the World Cup is its own tournament. It is called qualifying. It runs for roughly 2 years before the World Cup starts. Every country plays against its regional neighbors: Europe, South America, Africa, Asia, North America, Oceania. Each region gets a set number of spots at the tournament. Europe gets the most because European football is the most competitive. South America gets fewer spots, but historically produces the best teams. Some countries never qualify, ever. Some qualify for the first time, and the entire nation shuts down. This year, 48 teams qualified. That is up from 32. FIFA expanded it. More teams, more countries, more chances. Also, more money. But that is a different video. Here is the structure. Pay attention. This part matters. The group stage. 48 teams are split into 12 groups of 4. Every team plays the other 3 teams in their group. Win, 3 points. Draw, 1 point each. Lose, 0 points. The top 2 teams from each group advance. The 8 best third-place teams also advance. That gives you 32 teams going into the knockout rounds. The knockout rounds. This is where it gets brutal. Lose once and you go home. Round of 32, round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, third-place match, final. 1 winner. 1 trophy, 1 moment. Here is what makes knockout football terrifying. It does not matter how good you are for 89 minutes. One mistake in the 90th minute and you are on a plane home. The best team does not always win. That is not a bug. That is the feature. Football is simpler than it looks. 11 players per team, 1 goalkeeper, 10 outfield players. Get the ball in the other team's net. That is a goal. Don't let them do it to you. 90 minutes, 2 halves, 15-minute break in between. If it's a group game and the score is level at 90 minutes, it ends as a draw. In knockout rounds, a draw means extra time, 30 more minutes. Still level? Penalties. Penalties are the most nerve-shredding thing in sport. 5 players, 1 ball, 1 goalkeeper. 1 shot each. The stadium goes silent. Then it explodes. Now, the rules people pretend to understand. Offside. An attacking player cannot be closer to the goal than the last defender when the ball is played to them. Think of it like a racing false start. You can't go before the gun. If you are ahead of the last defender when your teammate passes, offside. Goal disallowed. It sounds simple. It is not simple. Entire matches turn on millimeters. There is now technology that tracks it automatically. It still causes arguments. The card system. Yellow card. Warning. 2 yellow cards. Red card. You are sent off. Your team plays with 10 men. Straight red. Something serious. Also sent off immediately. 10 men versus 11 for the rest of the game. It changes everything. Fouls and free kicks. Push someone unfairly. Trip them. Handle the ball with your arm. Foul. The other team gets a free kick from where the foul happened. Foul inside your own penalty box. Penalty kick. 1 player. One shot. Goalkeeper on the line. The whole stadium holds its breath. The 2026 World Cup is being hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. 3 countries, 1 tournament. This has never happened before at this scale. 16 cities, 60 stadiums, across an entire continent. For Americans specifically, this matters for one reason. Football, soccer, has been growing in the United States for 20 years. MLS has expanded. Youth participation is enormous. The USMNT qualified comfortably, but the World Cup being on home soil is different. When the games are on at normal hours, in your city, in your stadium, something shifts. In 1994, the United States hosted the World Cup. It was supposed to be a one-time experiment. Instead, it created a generation of American football fans. This tournament could do the same thing, on a much bigger scale. The final is July 19th, MetLife Stadium, New Jersey. 104 matches, 48 teams, 39 days. 1 country lifts the trophy. The favorites? France, the deepest squad in the tournament. Spain, the best football of any team in the world right now. Brazil, carrying 24 years of hurt and one of the most dangerous attackers on the planet. Argentina, defending champions. Messi at 38, his last World Cup. And at least 2 or 3 teams nobody is taking seriously who will cause chaos. That is how it always goes. And the USA? They have never been better positioned to make a run at a World Cup on home soil. The pressure and the advantage are exactly the same thing. That is the World Cup, from scratch. The history, the structure, the rules, the stakes. You now know more than most people sitting in that stadium. One more thing. Football is not complicated. It just rewards the people who pay attention. So pay attention. The next 39 days will give you something to talk about for the next 4 years. The game has not changed. You're welcome. Subscribe for more videos like this.